What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the most iconic rides in automotive history. Today, we're diving deep into a car that truly stands as a symbol of early 1960s American design ambition, the 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk. This isn't just a car. It's a time capsule of style, power, and bold innovation from an era when Studebaker dared to dream differently. So buckle up, because we're about to take a luxurious ride through the golden age of American motoring. The 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk, or GT Hawk as enthusiasts call it, is more than just another classic coupe. It represents Studebaker's final push for elegance and performance, a last stand to redefine the brand before it faded into history. Designed under the sharp eye of Brooks Stevens, one of the most respected industrial designers of his time, the GT Hawk was a striking blend of European sophistication and American muscle. This car wasn't just meant to compete, it was meant to inspire, to make a statement that Studebaker still knew how to build something extraordinary. The first thing that grabs your attention is the design. The long, low-body profile with that beautifully sculpted roofline gives the Gran Turismo Hawk a personality that's both assertive and graceful. The chrome detailing around the grille and along the fenders highlights its vintage flair, while the clean, minimalist lines make it look almost timeless. Unlike many American cars of the early 60s, which leaned toward excessive chrome and bulky curves, the GT Hawk struck a balance. Refined yet aggressive, stylish yet purposeful. Under the hood, the 1962 Gran Turismo Hawk came standard with Studebaker's reliable 289 cubic inch V8 engine capable of producing around 210 horsepower. For those who wanted more muscle, Studebaker offered a high-performance version with up to 240 horsepower, giving the car an impressive amount of power for its weight and size. Mated to either a 3-speed manual or the optional Flight-O-Matic automatic transmission, it offered a smooth yet thrilling drive. This was a Grand Tourer in the true sense, made for long, comfortable drives with plenty of punch when you pressed the pedal. But what really set the GT Hawk apart wasn't just the specs, it was the way it made you feel behind the wheel. Slide into the cabin, and you're surrounded by an atmosphere of mid-century luxury. The dashboard design, with its aircraft-inspired gauges and chrome trim, was ahead of its time. Every switch, every dial had purpose and style. The bucket seats were supportive yet elegant, wrapped in high-quality materials that made you feel like you were driving something truly special. It was Studebaker's message to the world: craftsmanship and character still matter. Driving the GT Hawk was an experience in itself. The combination of its solid frame, responsive steering, and surprisingly balanced suspension made it a car that could glide effortlessly down the highway while still hugging the curves with confidence. It had presence, that unmistakable sense of motion even when standing still, and when the V8 roared to life, that deep, throaty rumble told you everything you needed to know. This was not just a pretty face, it was a machine built with soul. What makes the 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk even more fascinating is the story behind it. Studebaker, one of America's oldest automakers, was struggling by the early 60s. The company needed something bold to bring them back into the spotlight, something that could bridge classic American power with the refined appeal of European design. Brooks Stevens achieved exactly that. With minimal budget and resources, he took the existing Hawk platform and turned it into a car that could stand proudly beside Jaguars, Aston Martins, and Mercedes of its time. The GT Hawk was a symbol of resilience, proof that even under pressure, innovation can thrive. Collectors today see the GT Hawk as one of the most underappreciated gems of the classic car world. Its rarity adds to its charm. Fewer than 300 units were produced in 1962. That scarcity, combined with its bold design and historical significance, makes it a highly sought-after piece for enthusiasts who appreciate timeless craftsmanship. Whether you see one in pristine condition or a restored version gleaming under the sun, it commands attention everywhere it goes. There's something poetic about the GT Hawk. It arrived at a crossroads in American automotive history, right before muscle cars exploded onto the scene. It wasn't trying to be a brute like the later Mustangs or Chargers. It was more mature, more dignified. It was a gentleman's car that still had fire in its heart. When you see it glide by with its long hood, tapered tail, and signature Studebaker emblem shining proudly, you can't help but admire its quiet confidence. And let's talk about the feeling, that indescribable sensation when you start the engine and feel the rumble through the steering wheel. The sound of the carburetor pulling in air, the deep resonance of the exhaust, and the subtle vibration as the car settles into idle. It's pure mechanical poetry. Cars like this remind us why we fell in love with driving in the first place. There's no computer telling you what to do, no digital screens between you and the road, just raw connection. Today, the 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk stands as one of the last truly great expressions of Studebaker's legacy. It represents a brand that refused to conform, that dared to be different. Every curve, every detail tells a story of passion, struggle, and vision. It's not just a car, it's a symbol of endurance. So if you ever get the chance to see one up close, take a moment to appreciate it. The shine of the chrome, the smell of vintage leather, the craftsmanship of an era gone by. It's automotive art. The GT Hawk might not have been a sales giant, but it was a design triumph. And in today's world of mass production and digital blandness, that makes it more valuable than ever. The 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk isn't just part of car history, it's part of American heritage. It's what happens when innovation meets courage and design meets desire. A masterpiece born from determination, it remains a reminder that true beauty doesn't need validation, it simply exists. That's it for today's video, guys. If you love classic cars with soul, history, and elegance, smash that like button and drop a comment below with your favorite Studebaker memory. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into automotive legends that shape the road we drive on today. Until next time, keep your engines roaring and your passion alive.